Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Evil Mage and today I am back in American Truck Simulator. We had an update since the last time I played, so I had to select a location to be moved to. I chose Denver and I found a job in the area. The best paying job as far as price per mile I could find. And it looks like we're going to go across the state to Grand Junction. It's entirely I-70. Very, very simple. Should be pretty quick. Actually, we're restricted though, because it's an oversized load. But anyways, this should be fun. I wish we could turn that off since we already know how to do that. We do, however, need to get out of this. So we'll swing this way as far as we can. Are we gonna fit through the bollards with this? All right, let's see. We did. We fit. Good. Don't you dare pull forward, Tesla. Okay, anyways. That is I-70 to our right. We're gonna jump on it and just drive to Grand Junction. It's about a 4.5 hour drive in a car. We're restricted though. The highest we're gonna go is probably 40 the whole way. So that turns it into more than 6 hours. Actually, if we're stuck at 40, it's gonna be way more than 6 hours. We're gonna have to go through what's known locally as the Eisenhower Tunnel, but the Eisenhower Tunnel is only one direction. The other direction is named something else. And we're also gonna have to go over Vale Pass and through Glenwood Canyon. There's gonna be all kinds of fun stuff on this drive, so stick with me. It'll be some great scenery. I actually grew up in Breckenridge. Went all the way through school in Breckenridge. Well, sort of. The high school was in Breckenridge. The middle school wasn't at the time. Really? How am I supposed to... I'm surprised it didn't tell me I got too far away from the path and make me go back. Yeah. Okay, well this is saying change lanes, but... There's the old, I think that's the Coliseum. They have the National Western Stock Show. Well, it would be there. Very near here anyways. Right off of York. Surprised it's not in there. This is the Mousetrap, as it's called locally. I-25 north and south, I-70 east and west, along with about 30 other roads that go through that mess. It's way more than what's drawn in there. They call it the Mousetrap because if you drive timidly, like a mouse, you're never gonna get where you need to go. It's actually a lot better than it used to be. Back in the 80s and 90s, there were the roads were a lot closer together. Now they've kind of expanded the Mousetrap out area-wise a little bit so that the exits are separated more, so you're not seeing four exits like 100 yards apart and not knowing which of the four you need. Up on that ridge to our left would be where Genesee is. Actually, wait a minute. Scaling's bothering me here. Are we... Yeah, okay. So that sign should actually say Winter Park and Blackhawk. That is the gambling place for Colorado. Blackhawk. And I think we skipped right over Georgetown and we're almost to the tunnels. Yep, there's the tunnels. That is Loveland Ski Area to our left. The ski area actually includes both of those mountains in our windshield as well, but that's okay. That one's Eisenhower, the other one is Edward C. Johnson. Okay, when we come out the other side here, it's going to be very steep downhill. Okay, so the other side of that ridge, a little ways, would be Keystone Ski Area. at the bottom of this hill. To the left will be Dillon, to the right will be Silverthorne. Except, sorry. I have no feeling in my feet. I couldn't tell where the pedals were. I meant to hit the brakes, and I ended up hitting both the brakes and the gas, but the gas first. It's gonna struggle to keep me at 40. That noise is a set of magnets in the transmission called the retarder brake. For those of you that aren't familiar with truck mechanics, it does the same job as an engine brake, but without all the noise. It does it a different way, but it serves the same function. We completely skipped a very large section. Okay. That actually goes to Minturn and Leadville, not Eagle Vale. But anyways, actually the road we're on, I-70, goes through Eagle and Vale. Way further up the road. And we never did go over Vale Pass. Came straight out of the Eisenhower Tunnel down into basically where Vale should have been. Actually, I think Vale's right around the corner. No, they're calling this Glenwood Canyon. Okay. So yeah, we did the Eisenhower Tunnel and we did Glenwood Canyon. We never did Vale Pass. We should be done with this load in about 15 minutes real time. I love this drive in real life. There's actually an American flag up on that cliff in real life. That hikers hike up and replace once a year, every summer. Actually, every spring. It seems like SCS knew about a flag, but not where it went, because there's not one hanging right there in real life. It's way up on the cliff. Nobody's passing us in this canyon. The whole way through. Did they at least put the pool in? The buildings, yes. Can't tell if the pool's there. Driving from the other way, I'd probably be able to see it if they did. Kathy's leveled up. There is a little farmland in this area. Actually, there's a lot of farmland in this area, but not right there. All right, one last canyon and we'll come out of this in Grand Junction. There's one spot in this canyon where it really feels like you do a 360. Like, there's this corner that just keeps going and going and going and going. And even when you're looking at like a built-in compass in your vehicle, it starts out saying you're going northwest and it ends up saying you're going northwest again almost. I don't know. Or northeast. All right. Coming into Grand Junction. All right. Interesting. So where we picked up from was DIA's cargo section. And where that flag is would be Grand Junction Regional Airport. Actually, Grand Junction Regional would be a little bit behind us here, but Sells Good is basically this developer's version of Walmart. which would be across the street and back about 5 miles. Oh, I don't have to ask. I'm going straight in. Assuming I can get through this. Little rubbing, but we got in. Did I overdrive it? No. Okay. Ouch. We leveled up. Okay, now what do we want to add? I guess we'll do fragile. I want to upgrade my cost per mile as much as possible before I extend the mileage I'm able to drive. Okay, so we're still only at 48,000, huh? Oh, goodness. Wait, what cut do they have us taking there? Oh, okay. All right, anyways, I'm gonna pause the recording here. I need to do something. Okay. I am back. Got a low blood sugar. Had to eat a couple cookies real quick. So anyways, Grand Junction to Laramie. They've got us taking I-70 back, then I-25 up, and then that's probably I-80 over to Laramie, which makes sense for trucks. In a car, you just go straight through Steamboat. Get off I-70 and Rifle and go through Steamboat and straight up. But, and I know some truckers do that, but it's probably a mistake on their part. Anyways, let's go get the load here. Oh, we're going in there. Okay. So I think it said we're delivering cars. The car dealership's behind us. Actually, right behind us to our left. But they're sending us over here. Okay, then. Where they're sending us is actually a mall and a grocery store. As you can tell, I've spent far too much time along I-70 here. Okay. Wait. It's gotta be out back. They're trying to mess with me. Huh. Oh, jeez. I hit that thing hard. My blood sugar is still not fully recovered, so I'm not surprised. And now I don't know where I'm going. I would never drive with a low blood sugar in real life. You can actually get a ticket for driving while ability impaired. Okay, 75 miles an hour. Much better than 40. This load, it said was 15,000. Oh, geez. All right. This is going to be nothing over the passes. We're gonna do this whole trip in about the same amount of time we did the last one, and we're going twice as far. The time on the other one was drastically underestimated, because it wasn't calculating for 40 miles an hour. It was calculating for more or less the truck speed limits. Which we can actually do this time instead of 40 miles an hour. the Daily Amtrak. It's actually not that far off the time it comes through either. That's weird. It actually goes through there usually around 3:30. Okay, there should be a whole mountain between this exit and the drive up to the tunnel. We should have to go up and all the way back down Vale Pass, down the other side, and then up to the tunnel again. That's not going to happen. I've been seeing empty returns a lot this video. Not gonna pin me behind those guys. So that big load that we came through the tunnel with earlier in the video, I'm not sure that would really fit in here. They send vehicles. There's a bypass called Loveland Pass that actually goes up and over the mountain to our right. And usually oversized loads have to go up and over the mountain. Usually because of height restrictions, but it's alright. It would be right over there. And it would re-enter the highway right about here. I haven't been tracking it. I'm probably gonna get a fine for avoiding rest. Oh, hour and 15. I should be okay, because I should be able to make it. That should be Denver that I'm pulling into. So, rest area. I don't think I can get all the way to Fort Collins. Hour and a half by their estimate. Do I want to go all the way out to the rail station? Kinda don't. So that's 34 minutes. No. Okay, that's 46. And then 46, well, 20 something back. What if I went there? I think I'm going to shoot for that. An hour and 26. How long did it say I had? An hour and 10? It's all interstate. I don't have to worry about stop signs. I just have to worry about cops. And traffic, but oh, that's seriously? That messed us up. That messed us up bad. Hang on. Yeah. $51. We just added an hour and a half, at least, to our trip. Keep moving, buddy. Come on. My steering wheel is like falling off of my lap here. Okay. I rearranged my whole room that I do my recording in. And I like it for some things, I don't like it for others. Like, I did not calculate in my wheel when setting it up. Okay. Sleeping. All right, let's go into the map. All right. So I basically need to do a U-turn. And I'd like to get fuel. Okay. The 18 is tires, but I have taken some damage. All right. We've got 15, maybe 20 minutes left of driving. We're just over an hour. Okay, we're not doing too bad. But we did add 10 minutes to the video by getting sent on that detour. Come on. All right, so we're about 20 minutes from Cheyenne. We'll have to get onto I-80 in about an hour from Cheyenne to Laramie. That's real life time, not, well, it's hard to explain. Not real life as in how long it's going to take me to get there in the game, but actual drive. Fort Collins to Cheyenne is like a half an hour, maybe. And we actually didn't get all the way into Cheyenne either, so that was really quick. Almost there. If we're delivering vehicles, automobiles into Laramie, they better all be trucks. And they are, of course. I had to look, though. I do not like this steering wheel setup. I'm gonna have to fix this before we play this again. Might take me a little while to get back into this, because this is not working for me. Alright, anyways. Where do you want it? Of course. Okay then. Should I go in this way? How much room do I have? I don't know that I can. All right. Oops. So let's try a different approach here. Okay. Anyways, 2 deliveries done. Couple technical problems on my end, but no big deal. Oh, I actually damaged the cargo. I never do that. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, I think I'm going to call the video here. If you enjoyed it, or if it helped you in your own games, make sure you hit that like button. And feel free to subscribe to keep up with this or any of the other games that I'm posting. I hope to see you on the next video, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.